morning. So,
Yes.
makakasama natin si Miss Sheila Viesca, ang personal effectiveness coach and corporate communications guru na lagi natin kasama.
Yes, and
So,
always a
syempre,
pleasure to be here.
Ayun. So, ano ba pag-uusapan natin?
Oh, when talking too much is too much.
Uy!
Gusto ko to. Kanina nga sinasabi ko sa kanya, parang kailangan ko ata yan.
But, diba? What is too much?
What is too much? Well, unang-una, not everything in your head is meant to be said.
Oh, very nice.
Totoo yan.
Hindi porke sa pagkakaalam mo, tama ka, kailangan mong ibulalas.
So hindi naman
And how do you
volume of
filter
words ang
it?
pinag-uusapan lang. Tulad si Ray, minsan wala sa wisyo ang pagbibitaw ng joke.
If there's nothing in your head.
Pero kadalasan, yan ang reason kung bakit salita ng salita. Right? In studies, ang sinasabi, at least 13,000 words daw. Ang lamang ng babae per day.
Per day?
Sa pagsasalita ng lalaki.
Kaya mas ano ang babae.
So that's approximately 27 words per minute, which is on the average mga 3 sentences.
Overboard ata ako
3
dyan.
sentences per minute.
Oo.
Parang kulang yun pag sige.
Is it because ang babae, they try to express as much yung nararamdaman nila? Expressive kasi ang babae, di ba? Kaysa sa mga lalaki.
Well,
Macho kasi
that's true. Females can be verbal, but another study naman would say na 16,000 words on the average per day ang nasasabi ng babae at lalaki. So, ganun din, approximately 33 words per minute na 3 sentences per minute. And it's really about the quality, not the quantity.
What you talk about.
Yes, what you talk about. At alam mo kung saan mo ilulugar yung sarili mo at yung mensahe mo. Because you may be in a position that compromises the safety of the people you're talking about or the project that you're talking about. Consider that the reason you're there in the organization or the group is because you have to project the brand image. And whoever you are in that organization or group, you are the brand ambassador. So, kung may mga masasabi ka that will expose too much, it can be detrimental to the cause of that organization or group.
Miss Sheila, ano ba yung mga dapat na pwede nating i-share sa ibang tao? At ano ba yung hindi?
Yung mga limitations.
Oo.
Well, dito magkakaroon ng malaking role yung sensibility and the difference between sensibility and emotionality. Kasi minsan out of strong feelings of disgust or even excitement, masyadong tayong maraming nasasabi.
Totoo yan.
But if we have the mindfulness, the sensibility to consider how others would feel when they listen to us, ma-evaluate natin, hinay-hinay muna ako.
Kaya nga, di ba, Miss Sheila, yung kasabihan na less talk, less trouble?
That's right. Less talk, less trouble, and you get to think more. Kasi mahirap mag-isip pag salita ka ng
So
salita.
that is why yung mind daw is over the mouth. Ito muna daw dapat inuuna
Oo.
before you use this.
At the same time, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that you can listen, you can evaluate before you respond. And you also do not respond to everything. Diba? It's okay naman kung meron kang feelings about something and that's the right avenue. But not everything needs a reaction.
Huwag lang
Ang mahirap kasi pag
That's-
galit
oo.
ka eh.
Oo.
You
Yeah.
just talk about something, gusto mo lang makasagot ka agad eh.
Correct.
Especially
Saka yung
kapag galit ka,
sinasa-
diba?
Oo, yung sinasabi mo, Miss Sheila, yung listen, we have 2 ears to listen. They're also saying na it is good to listen because when you listen, you learn more than you learn something new,
Yeah.
diba? Than talking. Kasi when you talk, you're already saying what you already know. Diba? Unlike when you listen, you are learning something new when you listen to somebody.
That's so true. And generally, pag in-evaluate mo, yung mga taong tahimik, sila yung pag nagsalita,
May laman.
may laman, may substance. Ika nga, silent water runs deep. Minsan naman, wala talagang sasabihin. Pero alam nila,
Talagang
Biglang
lumilipad lang.
nagpaka-quiet eh, no?
tatahimik na lang sila. So here is where we can take into account that definitely the quality of our communications tells the quality of our life and our connections. At hindi lahat ng bagay kailangan may position ka. And even if you do have that position or stand, tingnan mo kasi baka hindi naman naakma o nararapat yung magsalita ka ng magsalita.
essence, dapat talaga, yung bago ka magsalita, you have to think about it first. Kung makakasakit ka ng tao, or kung is it necessary, kung ano man yung sasabihin mo, it will help the community ba? Or otherwise, hindi naman. So, kailangan talaga, iniisip mo muna kung ano yung sinasabi. Tsaka, you put limitation
Yes.
doon sa personal things mo. Kasi iba, di ba, lalo na ngayon sa social media, kapag lahat na lang, kahit away nilang mag-asawa o away magkapatid.
Nakikialam ka pa.
Yung kapitbahay namin, hindi binalik yung asin na hiniram niya, yung mga ganyan, di ba? Parang sobrang ganun kababaw, inilalagay na sa social media nila. So yung mga ganun, dapat, di ba, pati waste of time na lang din yung mga ganun
and you get burdened by the reactions of people.
Totoo.
Pero ikaw naman ang nangunang mag-expose ng issue that they have nothing to do with. But you involve them by talking too much about it. At iisipin mo rin, ano ba yung feeling mo about that particular person or situation? Because that can definitely play a role. So minsan, you're projecting kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, yun ang inirerekomenda mo sa ibang tao. And you end up putting yourself in the center of the communication instead of putting your idea out there and helping people understand better.
That is why, Miss Sheila, sa mga company, sa mga corporation, meron sila lagi itinatalaga na parang corporate communications department. Tapos meron silang PR because they want to control the narrative all the time. Hindi po pwedeng kung sino-sino yung nagsasalita in behalf of them.
That's right. And it's good you mentioned that, Angel, because part of our obligation is to recognize kung tayo ba talaga yung spokesperson for that project and for that group. And if we are, merong hierarchy kasi. Ipapaklear mo muna if you're part of an association or organization, bago mo sabihin yung especially sensational or critical issues. Bago ka magsabi ng kung ano-ano, ipaklear mo muna. Because you don't want to put the stakeholders, the decision makers, or management off guard kung nandyan na yan nakalabas na sa publiko. And they are left to defending themselves or their position dahil hindi nyo naman pinag-usapan kung ano talaga yung i-report.
Gumawa ka ng sarili mong statement.
Oo. So, malaki talaga yung responsibility ng tao or accountability ng tao na may position dun sa organization. Not only in terms of who you will influence, but also who you will affect, who you will hurt in the process of navigating the communication process.
But how will you differentiate or balance yung thin line between kunyari, yung sasabihin mo yung nararamdaman mo bilang isang tao, 'di ba? Sabi nila freedom of expression, fighting for what is right, yung mga ganyan na sinasabi nila. And doon sa other side of the fence na, wait, teka muna, you're overboard na yung sinasabi mo.
Walang walang pagkakahati. Hindi binary yan. Kailangan as clear as you are about the message that you have to convey is the consideration of who your audience is. And your audience are not just your consumers. Ito yung mga taong nagpapasweldo sa'yo, ito yung mga taong nag-hire sa'yo in the first place, mga taong may expectations sa'yo. Because in your attempt to give clarifications on the issue, pwedeng mas nagkakagulo pa. And bottom line yan, communication is definitely a gift. And you have to consider that whatever you're going to say, dapat makakatulong. Will it inspire? Will it motivate?
Kaya sabi nila, Miss Sheila, kung wala ka lang sasabihin matino, tumahimik ka na lang. Di ba? Yung mga ganun.
You have nothing to say. Shut up.
Sabi
Shut
sa
up. Nothing good to say.
May empleyado na, natatandaan ko may empleyado, nagsalita siya parang laban dun sa pinagtatrabahuhan niya. Parang tinanggal siya nun no? Parang ganung ano. Tapos pagka minsan mahirap magsalita ng, kung halimbawa, tatrabaho ka sa gobyerno, then parang pigil ka rin na magsalita.
Kasi kailangan you have to work hand in hand with
Oo,
us.
dapat position mo kung ano yung position.
Oo. Yeah. Lalo na yung ganyan, may public image. Kasi pag may nasabi kang mali, you're accountable
criticize you.
And even the people who are clapping for you will somehow have a sense na, ano ba to? Walang integridad, wala ba tong respeto?
Tama ba yung nasabi niya?
Oo, hindi ba niya alam kung saan niya ilulugar yung sarili niya? So, not all your cheerleaders, when they listen to you, will be on your side pag kailangan mo ng panagutan yung sinabi mo.
Grabe naman, chismosa.
Di, ano yan, yung dila, yung pagsasalita. Sa kaibigan, minsan, may urot dyan, yung mga urot dyan. Naku, hawakan mo nga ika ang ano, di ba, ng
Tenga.
bata, hawakan mo nga ang tenga. O yan, nakita mo, inaano ka na, naku, ano yun mo, gano'n.
Di, tsaka pagka na, pag halimbawa, pagka nasabi mo na, hindi mo na mababawi.
It's hard to take it back, di ba, the damage?
Lalo na sa kaibigan. Oo.
At nadagdagan na ng nadagdagan. Because people will react. People will respond. And then, magre-react ka rin. So, everything that's reactive, medyo devoid of mindfulness. Kaya, umpisa pa lang, alam mo na, take the high road. Is this something that will help the situation, the process? Ito ba yung bagay na in the long run, makakabuti para sa lahat? Maganda yung acronym ng THINK, ha? Before you say anything,
Think.
T, is it true?
Yes,
H,
totoo
is it
yan.
helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? And K, is it kind? So if what you're going to say will not be helpful, thoughtful, will not be true, will not be inspiring, will not be necessary, will not be kind, itulog mo na lang.
Oo.
Oo,
Huwag ka
yan.
nang magpaka-stress about
Ang ginagawa ko ba yan, nililigo ko na lang.
Diba?
Wash away.
No matter how right you think you are, you can end up being wrong.
Sabi nga, sa karamihan ng kakasalita, hindi nagkukulang ng pagsalangsang. Ganong, which means, talagang bago mo sabihin, meron kasi nga, lalo na, sa Bible may salita na pag sinabi mo nagkakasala ka sa Espiritu Santo, which is dapat alam din natin.
Yeah.
So, yung ating pinag-uusapan na talking too much would apply lahat ng sinabi mo, yung in all aspects, like in your personal life, and of course, in the whatever work that you do.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi lang yan po pwede doon lang sa work. Sa work, okay ka lang, ganito, calculated
Pero sa
yung mga sinasabi mo.
personal life mo, iba ka.
Parang ano ba? So, it
talak
has
ka ng talak.
to be
That's right.
on all aspects.
Everything is integrated and it becomes a habit that you develop over time. What habit is it? Definitely, it's the habit of thinking. Kasi in communication, our most powerful tool is not our ability to write, not our ability to talk. Hindi yung
ability to
bibig
think.
mo at hindi yung kung ano-ano man. It's your ability to think. And when you think, you're able to discern. Kailangan mo bang magsalita? And if not, then you listen. And if you have to talk, do you need to negate the other person? Because everyone is entitled to his own opinion.
Yes.
And if you're going to be negative, will it help in the long run? Will it help the bigger story? Yeah, be the big person.
Yung sabi nila, yung sabi mo, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but not all opinion are helpful to everybody.
That's right. Oo.
Diba?
Yeah, totoong-totoo yan, Angel. And you don't need to make a stand kung hindi ka naman involved. Diba?
Huwag mo nakikisawsaw ka.
Oo, if you don't have any personality in the story, manahimik ka na lang.
Not all the opinions has title. No? All the,
Entitled
you are
kasi.
entitled to all the opinions, but not all the opinions has the title. Ganun ba yan? Ganun ba yan?
Yan yung mga sample
Ganun ba yan?
Yung mga sample ni
Pwede
Kuya
din
Ray.
tumahimik ka muna.
Kasi hahaba pa.
Oo. So, ayan. Ano pa ba yung mga parang in a nutshell yung pwede mo ma-advise doon sa mga tao talagang, minsan kasi for other people, it's hard
Self-control
to
eh.
control. Tama, Selena, diba? It's hard to
Self-control
control.
talaga.
Lalo na kung halimbawa, you're in kind of situation that you feel that you are involved. And sabi mo nga, kung hindi involved, tumahimik. Pero what if you really are involved? And you think that you are right, yung mga ganun, diba?
Oo.
Yun, ano
You
yung
want
magiging
people
advice mo
to
sa kanila?
hear your side also of the story, parang ganun, di ba?
Yeah. O, pag nag-step back ka, you can think better. Are you using the right platform? Kailangan bang i-email mo ng pagkahaba-haba? Yung kinakausap mo, nandun lang naman sa kabilang cubicle. Kailangan pang may email, diba?
At saka dapat, ano ka na, are you ready for the consequences?
Yes.
Diba?
Oo, tulad ng ilalantad mo ba yan sa social media? at bigla kang manghihingi ng increase, di ba? Ng bonus. Kasi if you're working with any group or organization, yung loyalty mo dapat nandun sa cause of that organization. And if not, mag-resign ka na lang. Ngayon, kung kailangang may pag-usapan, go to the right channel and go to the right person and address it in a way that will get you the sympathy of the other person. Hindi negate ka ng negate and they're not on board with you, tapos you're trying to convince them to believe you.
Ayun.
Because ultimately, the number one criterion of effective communication is likability. If they don't like you, they will not listen to you. And likability does not mean that you have to please everyone. It simply means that you have to be pleasing, generally pleasing. Yung tone mo, kailangan mabait. Yung itsura mo, kailangan kaaya-aya. Because those will reflect before they even hear what you're talking about.
Ayun. So again, i-remind lang natin ating mga televiewers, diba? Before you say anything, you think. T is for
True.
Truth.
Is it true? H, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? And K, is it kind?
Yun.
If what you're going to say will not inspire, will not motivate, will not entertain at the very least, itulog na lang. Kaya iligo, sabi nga ni Kika.
Magdasal mo na lang.
Oo, dasal. And when you have the right when you're in the right state of mind, medyo balanse ka na, magbilang ka muna, mag-ABC ka muna, saka mo kausapin yung tao. You don't want to put yourself in a situation when you have to explain too much or defend yourself.
Minsan malo-lost in translation ka na pag
Oo,
ganun eh.
Simply because at one point, may gusto kang isiwalat, ikaw pa yung napasama.
At saka 'di ba sabi nila Michelle last na bago ka makapagsalita dapat hindi ka emotional. 'Di ba? Don't talk when you are angry, when you are sad or too happy because medyo clouded yung judgment mo nun. When your mind is already clear, that's when you talk.
You have promise.
Yung state of balance talaga. Because by the time the issue is solved, the next issue, hindi mo naman gusto, will be you.
O Miss Sheila, dun sa mga televiewers natin na interested na mag-workshop sa Talk Shop, saan po ba yung Talk Shop and other contact details?
Well, they can reach us at 0917-877-5588, 8894-5588, and also to check out the courses, www.talkshop.ph. They can also find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Sheila Viesca, and Talk Shop Consultancy.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Miss Sheila.
Thank you, Miss Sheila.
Yes.
We needed the topic. Napakaganda.
Okay.
Kaya mo na kami nakalita.
Workout muna tayo, workout.
Workout.